Alright, set number 2 on Abby, IAF versus Insidious Gaming. IAF with the 1-0 lead right now, and the tank selection pretty similar, I have to say. You know, 3 IMX 50s on both sides. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean the tank's very similar and very heavy.
Yeah, except you know on Insidious Gaming side they have only 3 heavy tanks, or 4 heavy tanks, excuse me, and 1 light tank. Whereas on IAF side they have 4 or 3 heavy tanks and then 2 medium tanks. So actually the firepower wise is pretty even.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly it really could go either way.
Yeah, and this kind of shows the strategies of both teams. Like even on the last map, you saw Insidious Gaming with 2 heavy tanks and the rest were light.
Yeah.
But for IAF, they had those 4 medium tanks and the 1 light.
Yep. So IAF going for this. Yeah, they actually committed 2 of their tanks in the central Abbey, whereas Insidious Gaming, it looked like they had most of their tanks actually in that central Abbey area. Yep. So slightly different strategies right now.
Yeah, just looking on my map right now, you can see most of Insidious Gaming is in the Abbey, but what you guys are looking at is IAF, and they have, I think, 3 of those heavy tanks up on that
they have
ridge.
committed, yeah, 3 of those AMX 50s to that western ridge. Insidious Gaming have to be careful of this, because once IAF have control of this ridge, they'll be able to get pot shots off into the Abbey.
Yeah. And just seeing on the screen, like, it's pretty clear IF does really have a good position on the western ridge.
Yeah.
They're probably, once they realize that Insidious Gaming is not on that ridge, they're probably going to push forward and get that position and use it to their advantage.
Yeah, I mean, Insidious Gaming, they do have a 1T1 actually spotting that western ridge area. However, you know, there are 3 heavy tanks over there. I feel like what Insidious Gaming should have done is went for a similar strategy as IF and actually sent at least 1 or 2 of their tanks down that western ridge, just in case IF do decide to push down there.
Yeah, I mean, they have their medium tank coming over here in the east, and it seems like they're going to slowly push through the Abbey, but they got to make a move soon before IAF gets that position on the western ridge, or it's going to be very disadvantageous.
Exactly, because once IF have control of that ridge, and they have been spotted, so Insidious Gaming now know that IF do have at least 1 tank over there. And the thing is, if IF manages to push down or even camp that western ridge, the Insidious Gaming is going to get fired on from 2 different directions.
Yeah. You can see here this guy's trying
T1's
to
going to go down here.
T1.
Maybe. Oh no, but the T1 does make it out with 40% health. So he might go for this. Yeah, Death Skies, he wants to go for this, but he realizes that another tank is guarding him, so he's not going to go for that risky play. And Death Skies taking about 20% damage. Same with that Chancel in his T69. He did take a little bit of damage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so taking a look here at some more of the Insidious Gaming members. They want to push this ridge, or this Abbey, I think. I mean, looking at the position right now, they want to push this Abbey, but they just don't know where the rest of the IF members are right now.
Yeah, they actually don't have much information, except they saw the 1 heavy tank on the western ridge, and actually they spotted it again.
Yep.
And it's really far down on the western ridge, as you guys can see on the screen right here. So IAF really taking a huge position on this western ridge.
Yeah, definitely. So IAF, yeah, so Insidious Gaming realized that at least 1 of those tanks are over there on that western ridge. I don't think they saw the other 2, but yeah, since they saw 1, they're gonna go for a push now.
They saw 1 so far up on the western ridge that they figured, hey, let's go for a really strong push here, and they have 5 of their tanks going straight down the Abbey, and they're gonna take out a bunch of these medium tanks in the middle.
Yeah, but Neeson in a little bit of trouble here, getting tanks down to 40%, but he should be able to live right here. Yeah, Neeson is just gonna back out from that firefight. He is on fire though. He's probably gonna get taken out by that fire, and yes, he does get taken out. So the T32 does go out, but they traded 2 T69s for that. So great trade.
Yeah, great trade. That was a really strong push there. Nisa went in a little bit early, but I mean, to be fair, like, he was caught a little bit. Like, he just distracted the 2 tanks and got those 2 kills for his teams, even though he ended up going down. And now Insidious Gaming going for an interesting push on this eastern ridge. Yeah,
they are backing up just a little bit though, because they realized that, you know, IF, they saw 2 of their T69s go down. They realized that, oh, you know, Insidious Gaming, you know, our base is wide open. So Insidious Gaming might come and push that. So IF wisely backing up from this. And same with Team Insidious. So Insidious Gaming, they could go for a western ridge push. That's what I would do if I was them, because now they realize that IF, they have to back out. And that western ridge is most likely going to be open now. So what I would do if I were them is pull back and go for that Western Ridge.
Yeah, Insidious Gaming right now, they have more than a tier 8 advantage, so they can definitely pull back and wait and make a really strong push together. They do have the tank advantage in tiers by far. So
yeah,
if they do something like that with a strong push, they can pretty easily take this game, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, honestly, yeah, if the timer does run out, then Insidious Gaming do have this second set. So that's what they're trying to do. They're just playing really, really passive right now. They realize that IF have to push onto them. Yeah, they really don't have to do anything now. They just have to wait for Insidious Gaming or for IF to come at them.
Yeah, even rather than doing a really strong push and pushing that advantage, like you said before, they do have the tier advantage. They can just sit back and be really passive and wait for IAF to make a mistake.
Yep, and look at that. All of these tanks are going to this way southeastern corner. And I don't know if they're going to use this to just, hide from the enemies, or if they're actually going to, it's part of their strategy, it is like defensive kind of setup.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad strategy. If you're up in tiers, you just got to wait for the timer to run out. It's not that much time left. It's just 4 minutes. I mean, it's more than enough time for IAF to make a move, and they probably will. I mean, they definitely will if they want to win this game.
Yeah.
But Insidious Gaming does not have to make a move here, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Insidious Gaming, all they have to do is just wait for IF to come at them, because if IF wait for this timer to run out, they're going to lose. They have to move out, and that's, honestly, that's what's going to happen eventually, because if you're at that much of a disadvantage and you just sit back and they're going for a push right now. Yeah, if you just sit back, you're going to lose. So might as well at least try something.
Yeah. They're keeping their last tier run just back at the base, and they're sending three of these heavy tanks in here to try to do some damage, kill some tanks, and maybe at least get it even.
Yeah. Yeah, at least try and make it a draw so they can replay this set. But yeah, 3 of those AMX-50s now roaming into the Insidious Gaming territory. Let's see if they can make something happen.
They have been spotted.
They are really healthy though. They're all at 100% health. So if they're lucky, they can honestly tie this up easily. But they have been spotted. Yeah, Jamie Lannister taking a little bit of damage, a little bit more damage. 65% health right now. Retaliating a little bit, taking Monty Zero down to about 78%. So yeah, pretty good trade honestly. But Coco Momo here taking a lot of damage. Look at that. The Team Insidious Gaming just doing so much damage onto the IF members, and really nothing IF can do right now, quite honestly.
You see one of those heavy tanks just went down. Another one is trying to push in here and get the advantage with that close ridge and get behind it.
Yeah.
The second heavy tank going out there, I'm not sure if IAF can do anything in this game.
There's nothing. It's over. There's only that T1 left.
Yeah.
Yeah, only a T1 left now, and this is the last tank remaining on IF side. And all Team Singapore or Insidious Team, all they have to do is just run into IF's face and just end it. Or they could just even wait.